Good morning. My name is Rachel and I'll be your guide today. Welcome to Write with Rachel. We're live today from my studio in San Diego, California. I'll be improvising everything as I go, including interpreting the prompt and writing alongside with you. If you're ready to go, please grab your favorite writing device. Perhaps that's a notebook and a pen, maybe your computer and your phone, or perhaps you'd rather journal into speaking into an app by drawing pictures or even through creative movement. Today's prompt is this or that, and I'm also going to bring the dice into play to help us decide which object we're going to focus on today. We have a golden rose brooch. We have a little porcelain clown musician, and we have a kitty cat brooch. So if I roll a 1 or a 2, we're going to choose the rose. If I roll a 3 or a 4, we're going to choose the clown. And if I roll a 5 or a 6, we are going to choose the kitty cat. And today we're going to roll the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So today's prompt is going to center around our clown. So if you were a clown, would you rather be a clown that it lives at a circus or does children's birthday parties? Would you rather be a funny clown or would you rather be a scary clown? Would you rather be a clown who plays music or would you rather be a clown that does silly tricks? Would you rather be a part-time clown on the weekends? Or would you rather be a full-time clown? Would you rather be the type of person who clowns around? Or would you rather be a very serious type of person? Would you rather be the class clown? Or would you rather be the quiet student? Those are just a few different ways you could interpret this prompt for this or that. Now let's look at a few different directions you can take this prompt. Let's say you want to go in a creative writing direction. And let's say you write about someone and they agree to be a substitute clown for their friend. They don't really know what they're getting themselves into. They go to a kids' party, which they think will be easy, but when they start blowing up the helium balloons, ... You could also take it in a direction where you have someone, they're the jokester. They always like to clown around. But one day, their practical joke goes a little too far, and before you know it, they're in trouble. Why? ... If you want to go in a journaling direction, you could write about if you love or hate clowns. I know many people who do not appreciate them. You could write about if you were the class clown, the serious student, or somewhere in between. And you can also write about a time when you dressed up like a clown and how that made you feel. If you want to make a list, you can. You can list the different types of clowns, the different types of places you might find a clown, the different reasons people like or don't like clowns, the different things that clowns can do. And I always encourage you to also consider the wild card option. For the wild card option, it's completely your choice. When you saw the different options, maybe you had an idea about the rose, about the cat, maybe you had a completely different direction to take the story about a clown. Maybe you want to go and write something about someone who does silly tricks, someone who plays music, maybe someone who's a full-time cat. Uh, Whatever you would like to do, I always encourage you to take the direction that feels the most interesting to you today. So, in a moment, I am going to ring a bell. And when I ring the bell, that's going to signal the start of our writing time. I'm going to be writing right alongside you. And I encourage you to take a peek and see how I'm interpreting our prompt. At the end of our writing session, which usually goes for between 6 to 12 minutes, I'll ring the bell. I'll go through my process and then we'll wrap up our session. So if you're ready to begin, let's get started. And that's the end of our writing session for today. Let me show you what I was thinking about while I was writing. Here's how I interpreted today's prompt. So I thought about the idea of a clown, perhaps a clown who really likes to play jokes, and she volunteers to play the role of a clown at her town's festival, and she thinks this is great. I can play as many jokes as I want, and I'll have unlimited access to all the buildings, to all the people. And so she is very excited. She spots her ex boyfriend and his new girlfriend, and she gets ready for action. She goes and she fills up numerous water balloons. She finds an advantageous spot, and when she sees them walking towards her, she takes action and she mounts a water balloon attack that has the girlfriend screaming. And as she screams, the former boyfriend attacks the clown. Now, security didn't see what happened, so when they see the boyfriend attacking the clown, they grabbed him and they kicked him and the girlfriend out for attacking the clown. Ha, she thought, serves him right. The next night was the big stage show. The clown would be on stage tossing candy to the kids, and she was having a great time until a bucket of melted, sticky, ooey gooey chocolate spilled all over the head of her clown costume, dripping all over her clown chute and down to her shoes. Clown down, she heard security calling, and before they led her away, she heard a small ha. And that's my interpretation of the prompt. The ha could come from whoever you'd like. I believe it may be the girlfriend of the new boyfriend getting her own revenge. If you'd like, you're welcome to share what you wrote today in the comments. But if you'd rather keep it private, that's perfectly fine too. I'd love for you to join me again tomorrow. And if you'd like to keep writing together, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I post a new writing session every weekday. And if you'd like to keep writing together, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'll also be posting bonus content and workshops as we go along. Thank you for writing with me today, and I will see you tomorrow.